There was a long peace over the world of Dylon for 300 years after the First Demon War, when the great hero Dead King Kazza saved the world from the demon princes by slaying them all. All people prospered, armies became less and less common, becoming more city guards than warriors. People were so caught up in the peace and calm that they were oblivious to the darkness growing around them. All the people operating in the shadows, necromancers and cultists who thrived during the Demon War wanted it back. The chanting was escalating, reaching a fast, feverish pitch. The cultists were way over their heads. They knew they were summoning a demon. They had stumbled upon an ancient ritual to summon the demon prince, and were foolish enough to believe they could handle it. The ritual was almost done, the sky darkened, the ground began to shake, the plants died, wildfires started. There was attuned to magic, felt disturbance in the flow of energy, something very, very dark and very, very powerful. A storm approached quickly out of nowhere. Lightning struck the earth and the ground shake its power as volcanoes erupted. Oceans churned, babies squealed and cried, animals ran, and many dropped dead. In a village near the great city of Velen, a tornado appeared seemingly from nowhere, and it tore through the village so quickly it was almost as if it could leave from it. There was so much screaming that none could be heard over the roaring wind. Waves crashed against the shores, smashing boats on the land and overturning boats at sea. Cultists gained confidence as they noticed the change. They chanted the last stanza in the ritual, and a sudden fiery, purple glow blinded them all. The demon appeared. After the glow subsided, they looked up to see a large, 7-foot being of total darkness with black eyes and purple irises. He had strange markings and symbols all over his body, only one noticeable on his right shoulder. The mark of the inner house of demon lords. The demon had the body of a great warrior, muscular and lean, but he had a certain aura of grace and finesse that you typically do not see with the warrior. The cultist leader, having finally gathered his wits, attempted to speak to the demon. "You there, demon! We have summoned you here to this plane of existence for you to do our bidding. I demand you tell us your name and bow to us, your masters." His tone was full of self-empowerment and pride. The demon turned to the cultist leader and smiled at him. Seemingly peaceful. But then he raised his hand level with the cultist and opened it, just as the cultist leader exploded from the inside with purple fire. This scream was that you hear from a wounded deer, briefly there, but gone soon. "You humans haven't learned anything the past 300 years, always thinking you're more powerful than you really are." His voice was full of contemptuous spite. The cultist began to panic, screaming, running around. "Stop! Petty humans!" The demon screamed at the cultists, and they all stopped in their tracks, terrified by this all-powerful demon. "My name is Xylophur, the last demon prince. You, who have foolishly summoned me, shall spread word of my return, and you shall live to see it." Xylophur grinned to himself as the cultists screamed. Few simply stopped the prayer of the gods, and Xylophur killed all but one of them. He needed some entertainment while he prepared his destruction of the human race. That was his only purpose in existence. He soon prepared a demon army the likes of which the world had never seen, and all the great armies of Middle-earth joined together. Werewolves, Lythers, humans, dwarves, and even dragonborns formed in alliances. The armies were of great proportion and power, but they simply could not amount to the might of the demon prince and his army. Epic battle after epic battle, the great armies tried with valiant effort, but they were crushed at every turn, until the final battlegrounds of Axelis, where the armies massed against the seemingly invincible demon force. It was the dead of winter. The warmth was taken from the men's bodies by the cold air. It was a snowy field where many a great battle had taken place. Snow had been stamped down by the large mass of soldiers, but a fresh snow started to fall down from the sky as the armies moved to meet in combat. They fought harder than they ever had before, and for a while they gained the upper hand until for the first time the demon prince stepped onto the battlefield, and he was a monstrous force that none should reckon with. He crushed entire battalions and cleaved down anyone that came within reach of his demon blade. The greatest warriors and wizards, seeing there was only one chance to fight off the demon, banded together and met him in battle. And to give them the credit they deserved, they greatly weakened the demon prince, but they could just not withstand the might of Xylophur. He soon slaughtered them all. The armies, seeing that the greatest had been defeated, started to flee, the demons still slaughtering them with glee. Xylophur performed an ancient demonic spell with so much necrotic power it sucked the life out of every living thing within 100 miles of him. But with that, he was drained of his power and had to escape to an ancient fortress, where even his own men would stab him in the back in his weakened state. He's been in hiding for 20 years, and while he has been, his demon army has been running around rampant, slaughtering whoever they please. But we, the people, have gained a rebellious foothold in the great city of Snowden. We've been amassing forces to retaliate against the demon force and hopefully rid the world of Xylophone. But this time it's different. We have another great warrior. My name is Mrothgar. I shall slay the demon prince.